What to know about dating before your divorce is finalized. Dustin McCrary, divorce attorney and founder of the law office of Dustin McCrary, discusses the issue of dating prior to divorce. Hi, I'm Dustin McCrary. Thanks for joining me today. Today, I'd like to discuss an issue that I'm often asked about, and that is, can I date before my divorce is official and final? The question's understandable. After all, many people who have made the decision to divorce have been in a relationship that have been rocky for some time. You may have been separated for many months or even more than a year. After all, in North Carolina, the law requires that a married couple be legally separated for at least a year prior to being able to obtain a divorce. In these situations, it's not surprising that one or both parties to the marriage might consider beginning a new relationship. While it's understandable, I'm just going to tell you the truth. It's not advisable. Certainly, no one wants to live without love or without a satisfying relationship that makes you feel fulfilled and happy. I get it. The truth is, though, that beginning a romantic relationship prior to the time that your divorce is final can cause a number of legal troubles that might create a great deal of difficulty for you. Difficulty that you could easily avoid if you made the decision to wait. In North Carolina, adultery is legally considered a crime. It's the plain and simple truth of the matter. You might be wondering, how can it be considered adultery if we've been legally separated for a long time and aren't even living in the same house? I understand that from a legal perspective it might be confusing, but having a sexual relationship with another party while you're married to someone else is considered adultery, whether you're living with your spouse or not. That's just the fact of the matter. And it's important to be aware that this is the case. Why is it so important? Well, it's not really because adultery is a crime per se. While it is technically considered a misdemeanor, in my years of practicing, I've never seen a criminal charge pursued against someone by a prosecutor. The reason it matters is because if it's proven by your spouse during your divorce proceedings, it can have a negative impact on the issues that matter to you, child custody being perhaps the most important. The truth is that even if you've been separated, some judges frown on beginning a new relationship prior to the divorce and consider such behavior to be marital misconduct. If you're found to have committed marital misconduct, the judge can use that as a basis to find against you on a number of issues, and you simply don't want that. Beyond the legal ramifications, there are emotional issues as well that you should seriously consider. Even if you've been separated from your spouse for some time, he or she may be hurt, blindsided, and even angry that you're pursuing a new relationship. When this becomes the case, it can cause your spouse to become resistant to negotiating with you in a cooperative way on the issues that matter in your divorce. When people are hurt, they often fail to see new things from a rational and reasonable perspective. It's just human nature. In the long run, beginning a new relationship before your former relationship has officially ended can simply cause a number of issues that you could avoid if you simply waited. We all want to feel loved, and we all want to feel happy. I get it. But the truth is that if a relationship is meant to be, it'll still be. It's just best to wait for the right timing. Doing so is a decision you won't regret. I'm Dustin McCrary. Thanks for joining me today.